Hello, students. Good morning. I hope you all are well and you all are utilizing your time in doing some productive stuffs. So, students, in today's video, we are going to start our general knowledge classes for class 7th. And in this video, we will discuss our Unit 1. In this unit, we are having 6 chapters. So, first chapter is the Constitution of India, then famous libraries, famous tribes, certification marks, criminal litigation, and at last we will see founders of institutions and organizations. So, students, our first chapter is the Constitution of India. So, before starting this chapter, we should know what is Constitution. So, Constitution is a set of rules according to which a government of any country or any organization runs. Means a set of rules which runs the government of any country or any organization. That set of rules is called Constitution. So, the Constitution of India contains the list of fundamental rights, fundamental duties, and directive principles of citizens, along with some other rules that help in the governance of the country. So, as we know, various departments of Government of India celebrate Indian Constitution Day on 26th November every year. Indian Constitution Day is celebrated on 26th November because on this particular day, means on 26th of November in 1949, the Constituent Assembly of India adopted the Constitution of India, which came into effect on January 26, 1950. This day is also known as National Law Day or Samvidhan Divas. Our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has declared that November 26th will be celebrated as the Constitution Day of India on 12th of October 2015, and the aim of declaring 26th November as the Constitution Day of India is to spread the importance of Indian Constitution and to spread the awareness about its founder Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. Then on 11th December 1946, the Constituent Assembly elected Dr. Rajendra Prasad as its permanent chairman, and then the Constituent Assembly took precisely 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days to come up with the final draft. This led to the formation of the Indian Constitution, and the drafting of the Constitution was finally completed on 26th of November 1949, but it was legally enforced after 2 months on 26th of January 1950, and this came to be known as Republic. So, students, in this chapter, some questions are given, and in front of the questions, 2 options are there. So, we have to select any one of the options. So, first question is, which is the longest constitution in the world? 2 options are there: the Indian Constitution and the Australian Constitution. So, the Indian Constitution is the longest constitution in the world, with 25 parts, 12 schedules, and 448 articles. And we have the constitution in both in the scripts of Hindi and English, and these parts also have some subparts. So our answer will be the Indian Constitution. Next question is, the original copy of Constitution was handwritten by whom? Options are Prem Bihari Narayan Rayajada and Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. So, Prem Bihari Narayan Rayajada wrote the original constitution in a flowing italic style with beautiful calligraphy, and each page was carved and decorated by artists from Shantiniketan. Third question is, in which year was the right to property deleted from the list of fundamental rights by the 44th Amendment? So, 2 options are there, in 1978 and 1988. So, the fundamental right to property has been deleted by the 44th Amendment Act, and the Indian Constitution does not recognize property right as a fundamental right. So in 1978, the 44th Amendment removed the right to acquire, hold, and dispose of property as a fundamental right. So our answer will be 1978. Fourth question is, which article of the Constitution of India talks about equality before law? So two options are there, 14, Article 14 and Article 16. So Article 14 of the Constitution of India reads as under, the state shall not deny to any person's equality before the law or equal protection of the laws with the territory of India. So Article 14 of the Constitution of India talks about the equality before law. Fifth question is, which article of the Constitution of India covers the right to elementary education? Article 64, and B option is Article 45. So Article 45 of the Constitution of India covers the right to elementary education, and this is an act of the Parliament of India which describes the modalities of importance and of free and compulsory education for children between the age group of 6 to 14 years in India. And it states that there should be proper education, free and compulsory education for the students, for the children among the age group of 6 to 14. Then sixth question is, for which age group is there provision for free and compulsory education? So all we know, this is 6 to 14 years. Means the Constitution of India provide free and compulsory education to all children in the age group of 6 to 14 years as a fundamental right. Now seventh question is, Constitution of India was adopted by Constituent Assembly on. So all we know, this is 26th of November 1949. Then eighth question is, how many fundamental duties are there in our Constitution? 11 or 12? So originally 10 duties are there, fundamental duties were there in Indian Constitution. Then it has increased from 10 to 11 by the 86th Amendment in 2002, which added a duty on every parent or guardian to ensure that their children or their ward to is provided with opportunity for education between the age of 6 to 14 years. So now 11 fundamental duties are there in our Constitution. Ninth question, who was the elected president of the Constituent Assembly? So all we know, second B option, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. And last question is, where are the original copies of the Indian Constitution kept in the Library of Parliament of India? So original copies of Constitution of India is kept in the Library of the Parliament in the helium case, because helium gas is inert and non-reactive, and it does not support any organic or inorganic natural processes, so it keeps the document of Constitution safe and unharmed. Now we will see our second chapter, that is famous libraries. So all we know that library is a place that opens the door of wisdom for people, and so many books. I means it is a storehouse of vast collection of books, and we will get different topics on different themes and different religions. Means so many type of books we can get in the libraries. So here some libraries means their description is given along with their image, and we have to identify the library. So first one is, this library, one picture is given and it is saying that this description about this library is, the library is located in Rampur, Uttar Pradesh. It was built in 1904. It has a collection of around 30,000 printed books in different languages, and it also boasts of having rare manuscripts such as the first translation of the Quran and handwritten palm leaves. So this is Raza Library. It is one of the important libraries of South Asia, and besides work relating to different religions traditions, it is a treasure house of Indo-Islamic learning and art. So this is Raza Library. Now second library is description is given as this is one of the oldest libraries situated in the heart of Mumbai. It contains rare books, including a book of letters written to Queen Anne by her secretary. It has also introduced new facilities such as free Wi-Fi and e-learning. So this is David Sassoon Library. This is one of the famous library and heritage structure in Mumbai. Now next third one is this is a museum and museum come library. So it is in description it is given that this museum come library in New Delhi was once the official residence of our first prime minister Jawaharlal Nehru. It is one of the best libraries for topics related to social science. So this is Nehru Memorial Museum and Library, and this is a specialized library which has been designed and developed as a specific research and reference center for on colonial and post-colonial India, with its rich and various and varied collection of books, journals, and photographs, etc. So this fourth image you can see, this is India's largest library situated in Kolkata. It boasts a collection of more than 2.2 million books. It was once the official residence of the Lieutenant Governor of Bengal. So this is the National Library of India. This is the largest library by volume. This is under the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, and the library is designated to collect, disseminate, and preserve printed material specially produced in India. Fifth image you can see, this library was constructed in Telangana in 1891. It has a huge collection of books, newspapers, magazines, manuscripts, and journals. It is famous for organizing book exhibitions, professional seminars, and conferences. So this is a state central library of Hyderabad. So it is one of the most imposing structure in the city and was granted heritage status in 1998 by INTEC, means the Indian National Trust for Art and Cultural Heritage. And this library is located at Afzal Ganj at the bank of river Musi. It houses 5 lakhs of books and magazines, including some rare palm leaves manuscripts also. Then sixth image you can see, this library is located in Tamil Nadu and is one of the oldest library in India. It has a rare collection of palm leaf manuscripts and newspapers written in different languages, books, and paintings. So this is Saraswati Mahal Library. It is one of the oldest library in Asia, established during 16th century by Nayakas of Tanjore, and has on display a rare collection of palm leaves and Sanskrit and a few other languages indigenous to India. Then you can see in more to know, a digital library is an online database of text, images, audios, videos, and other digital media formats. It is easy to organize, search, and retrieve content of digital libraries. So today we all use this digital library, and this is very convenient for us. Then next chapter third, is about famous tribes. So there are a number of tribes in India which form an important part of the total population. The lifestyle of tribal people is very different from that of people living in other parts of the country. Most tribes engage in agriculture, hunting and gathering and animal rearing for their livelihood. So some descriptions are given along with their images, and we have to identify the names. So, first image you can see, this tribe is mainly found in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, and Odisha. The main occupation of the people of this tribe is agriculture. They also herd cattle for their livelihood, and they speak one of the Dravidian language. So this is Gond tribe, and they are the group of Aboriginal people of Central and South Central India, and now officially they are designated as scheduled tribes. Second image you can see, this tribal community is from the northeastern Indian states of Assam and Meghalaya, and found mainly in the northern regions of the Brahmaputra River Valley. They are also found in Bangladesh. The people of this tribe usually speak Sino-Tibetan language, which is derived from the Devanagari script. The main occupation includes tea plantation and sericulture. So this is Bodo tribe. They are the largest ethno-linguistic group in Assam state of India. They are the part of a ethno-linguistic group of the greater Bodo Kachori family, and they spread in northeastern India. Then third image you can see, this tribe of India belongs to Chin Kyuki Mizo group of tribe and has been recognized as one of the scheduled tribe under the Constitution of India. The people of this tribe speak Hindi, English and Hamar languages. Even though they make their livelihood from farming, they are exploring the handicrafts industry with changing times. So this tribe is Hamar tribe. They are an indigenous tribal people in northeast India. Hamars were the first settlers in what is now the state of Mizoram. Now, fourth image you can see, this tribe hails originally from Jharkhand. They are distributed throughout the state of Bihar, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, and Odisha. The people of this tribe speak Manduri language. They also perform dance called Nupur on special occasions. Previously, they were woodcutters, but now they have taken to fishing and earth cutting. And the freedom fighter Birsa belonged to this tribe. So just by name of this freedom fighter Birsa, we all know about Birsa Munda. So this is Munda tribe. They are Austro-Asiatic speaking ethnic groups of India. They predominantly speak Mundari language, or this is as their native language, and it is one of the Dravidian language. This is the Mundari language. Now, fifth image you can see, this tribe is considered to be the most progressive tribe of India. They can be found in metro cities such as Kolkata, Delhi, Mumbai, and some smaller cities such as Patna, Bhopal, and Hyderabad. The people of this tribe speak Kuruk as a Pahari language, which is also taught in Ranchi University. Many of them are educated and therefore involved in various professions. So, this is Oran tribe. This Oran tribe is also called as Kuruk tribe. So traditionally, they are dependent on forest and farms for their rituals and their economic livelihood. Now, in more to know, you can see matrilineality. So matrilineality is a social system in which a person descent is traced to their mother or maternal ancestor. Means matrilineality is a system where the descent is traced through the mother and her ancestors, and they also involve the inheritance of property. Means such as land is a property, so it is handed down from mother to daughter. So the Khasi, Jayantiya and Garo tribes from northeast region practice this unique system and form one of the biggest communities in the world that believe in matrilineality. Now, fourth chapter, that is certification marks. So certification marks, we all know the government of India has improved a number of certifications to ensure that the products to be sold in the market are fit for their intended purpose. Various agencies that manage these certification assess the quality of products and allow the manufacturers to put certification marks such as BIS hallmarks. All of us, we can see BIS hallmark on gold, then egg mark, ISI mark, FPO marks, etc. on their products. So here two columns are there. We have to match the column according to the certification marks and their description. So first one is the certification is given for agricultural products. So number one, this description is matches with B option, where we can see Bharat Sarkar and Government of India is written, and in the center it is written as egg mark. So first one matches with B. Then the second, this certification is given for the purity of gold. So option C, this is the certification, this is a BIS hallmark. So the second description matches with logo C. Then third, the certification is given for organic food products. So this one is matches with option D, where you can see on logo it is written India Organic. So description C, it matches with logo D. Then fourth description is the certification is given for processed fruit products. So this certification matches with the logo A, where you can see FPO is written. Now, fifth one, it is a network of non-profit organizations working to end child labor in the rug industry. So it matches with F, logo F, where you can see Good Weave is written on the logo. So description fifth matches with logo F. Then sixth one, the certification is given for industrial products. So obviously it will matches with G with ISI marks. Then seventh one, the certification is given for vehicle with permissible limits of emission. So this one matches with H, logo H, where you can see non-polluting vehicles. This is a logo which matches with this description. Then eighth one, the certification is given for ecologically safe products. So it matches with logo E. Now you can see in more to know, toxicity labels are not certification marks. They are mandatory label you can put on the containers of pesticides to indicate the level of toxicity of the pesticide. So I think you all have seen such type of logo or this type of marks, toxicity marks on the mosquito coil. If you can see there also you will find it, or other chemical products that we use for cleaning purpose in our home. On that also we can see such type of marks. So red label marks, it stands for extremely toxic, yellow for highly toxic, blue for moderately toxic, and green for slightly toxic. So students, our next fifth chapter is criminal litigation. As we know, laws are important as they tell us what is accepted in the society. These are meant to regulate social behavior and define penalties associated with their violation. A criminal litigation is a process of trial in which a person either gets prosecuted or defends himself in a criminal court. There are a series of steps involved before the final verdict is given by the court. So in this chapter what we have to do, we have to fill in the blanks with the correct option, because two options are given, and we have to give a number to each step in order of their occurrence. So first we will see what we have to fill in the blanks, then we will put it order wise. Then first of all we can see a person cannot be called. Two options are given, guilty and guide. So obviously it will be guilty. A person cannot be called guilty just by two options are there, filing and filing. So first one, FILING, just by filing of an FIR, the person is considered as an accused. Two options are there, criminal and accused. So First of all, when the case started, just after filing in FIR, it is called accused, not criminal. So first one will be, a person cannot be called guilty just by filing of an FIR. The person is considered only an accused. Next one is, the first written document prepared on receiving a complaint is called a first information. Two options are there, report and rapport. So it will be first information report. So the first written document prepared on receiving a complaint is called first information report. Then an FIR is registered in a, two options are there, police station, railway station. So obviously FIR is registered in a police station. During the process, the police start investigating. And first option is given, investing in, and next one is investigating the case. So obviously it will be investigating. During the process, the police start investigating the case. Then first, the case goes to the, two options are there, criminal court, civil court. So obviously it will be criminal court of law. Here everyone has the right to take help of a lawyer, and second option is liar, to fight for the case. So obviously lawyer. So first case goes to the criminal court of law. Here everyone has the right to take help of a lawyer. Then in case of a serious crime, the punishment could even be, two options are there, defense and death. So in case of serious crime, the punishment could even be a death sentence. Then once the FIR is recorded, the process against the accused or accuser, two options are there, so it will be accused. So once the FIR is recorded, the process against the accused begins. Then once the court passes the, two options are there, judgment and trial. So when court passes, then it is called judgment. So once the court passes the judgment, the punishment is given. A convicted person can later, two options are there, appeal or apply. So it will be appeal. A convicted person can later appeal to the higher competent court to prove his or her innocence. Then the punishment could be a prison sentence or a fine or challan. So it will be fine. So the punishment could be a prison sentence or a fine. So out of these 10 statements, we have to put it in stepwise in the order of occurrence. So first of all, the third sentence you can see, an FIR is registered in a police station. Then we should know what is FIR. So just above it, we can see, we will give it number 2. The first written document prepared on receiving a complaint is called a first information report. Then see, third number I have given, once the FIR is recorded, the process against the accused begins. Then you can see fourth point, during the process, the police start investigating the case. Then fifth, first the case goes to the criminal court of law. Here everyone has a right to take help of a lawyer and fight for the case. Then sixth one, a person cannot be called guilty just by filing of an FIR. The person is considered as an accused. Then seventh, once the court passes the judgment, the punishment is given. Eighth, you can see, the punishment could be a prison sentence or a fine. Ninth one, you can see, in case of a serious crime, the punishment could even be a death sentence. After that, 10th point, you can see, a convicted person can later appeal to the higher competent court to prove his or her innocence. Now, sixth chapter is founders of some institutions and organizations. So many famous institutions and organizations are there in India, and they are formed for different purposes and play a major role in the development of society. So here some you have to write the name of the institution or organization founded by the following great Indians. So some great Indians are there along with the images. So we have to choose the correct option which is given in the help box. We have to find out the correct option for them. So first one is Gopal Krishna Gokhale. So Gopal Krishna Gokhale has founded Servants of Indian Society. So he founded that Servants of Indian Society in 12th June 1905 in Pune, and the aim was to unite and train Indians of different religion and culture in welfare work. Then second one is Dayanand Saraswati. So Dayanand Saraswati has founded Arya Samaj. He founded Arya Samaj on 7th April in 1875 in Mumbai, means that time it was Bombay, with two principles that they are beautifully based purely on God, soul, and nature. Third one you can see, she's Mother Teresa. So she founded Missionaries of Charity. She founded this Missionaries of Charity on 7th of October 1950 with the sole aim to give the wholehearted free service to the poor persons and children. Then fourth one you can see Swami Vivekanand. So Swami Vivekanand founded Ramakrishna Mission on 1897 in Kolkata with the twofold purpose to spread the teaching of Vedanta as embodied in the life of the Hindu saint, that is Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna was the spiritual guru of Swami Vivekanand, and to improve the condition of Indian people. Then fifth one you can see, this is Sir Madan Mohan Malviya. He founded Banaras Hindu University in 1916 in Varanasi, and he strived to promote the modern education among Indians and eventually found Banaras Hindu University. Then sixth one you can see, he is Ravindranath Tagore. He founded Shanti Niketan on 22nd December 1901 with 5 students, including his eldest son, and equal number of teachers. He established Shanti Niketan because he thought that the education should be provided in the nature so students could understand the topic better. So this is all about this chapter. You can see in more to know, Swami Chinmayanand Saraswati was the founder of Chinmaya mission. He used Janana Yoga to teach spirituality as an art of living. So here our first unit with 6 chapters completed. You can see the answers from this video and fill that answers in your book and prepare it. Thank you, students.